You know this thing? Take it from me, my loves. Me, he has a big problem with me because I'm seeing it in the best way that I can. I'm fighting this not by being his fool and like forgiving everything, but be like, let me put it in the box, so I can carry it everywhere with me. Masculine, you're dishonoring me every day by the choices you make that are actually separating us and bringing you closer to this woman here. Is the one I got a problem with. You do not honor me in spirit. What you got for me? How can you explain that to me? Or is only me who can forgive you? And to me, there's no honor in you. And into this King of Pentacles in reverse, there must be some truth to what I'm saying here. To me, I need him to go to the next level. Yeah. And that next level is going to naturally force him to me. Stop dishonoring me, masculine. So that's my loves, a very particular reading, but it's like going back into energies. It always does that to you. I hope that you have enjoyed, or to me, let me say. I hope that you have enjoyed it. Please don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe. I'm going to be posting some, in the next few days. Yeah, take care of yourselves. Stay healthy, and I shall see you soon. Bye bye. Hi, guys. You have to give me a second to drink. I'll be right back. I hope you enjoyed the reading. And if you got any question or anything, we can exchange for a moment. So I will figure out a way to channel energies, for twin flames according to these signs, which is why now I'm naming, like the elements for you so that you would resonate. But to me, the message is not going to change. At this point here, there's nothing else that I have to understand but the manifestation of you. In other terms, all I have to do is lift my eyes up and look at you. Like, oh, you're right there in front of me. That's all. Anything else, is on you. Because it's a little bit like an unfair exchange of energy. You give, you actually clear his karma for him, and he has to do nothing. All that there is done with me. I don't care for you like that. At the end of the day, you're not me. And even if we were like perfect twins, if you know what I mean, even as my twin, you're not me. It's a very particular, type of bond. Yeah, no, no denying that. But you're not me. I have myself still. What if the creator took you all together tomorrow and I'm still here? Well, I have to live my life, so let's do it. Let me do it. That's all. Because you're living your life on the other side and I can see it, and it's making my soul freeze. Like, really? It's great pain, believe me, but I cannot feel it as such. It's a weird energy. Oh, he lost me. And it's a little bit like I need him to I need to see that the sorrow about this thing that I felt, and it's just a feeling that he's paying for. He did nothing else to me. But that there, those things that have no price. Yeah, the guy, he's going to figure that out really quickly. What you gonna do about this? How can you explain this to anybody? You're my divine match, but I treated you like crap. Thank you, Shar. Oh, if right now there's a shift of energy. The corona thing, I mean, should have taught you that, quite frankly. Something was going to happen, and me, I don't miss no trains or anything. As I'm seeing this one here too. None. And he's going to feel that in some form. Don't let these people like trap you in the he loves you. I don't even know these kind of speeches anymore. To me, I'm in the middle. I don't want to focus the hate on the karmic. Some readers, they be talking to you about how the karmic, we don't care about the karmic. Are you the type of person who wants to see somebody hurt? In essence, my karmic, she did nothing to me. It's my DM that's dishonoring me. Yeah, he's the one who's going to pay for this one karma. Him. Believe me, nobody else. So some, they only focus on the karmic, spending a whole lifetime, reading and reading about karmics, and she's cursed, and she's this, and she's that. It's an energy you send there. To me, that's not quite right. And on the other side, it's just like lovers and dreamers will tell you to wait, sit down your whole life to wait for the guy. Me, I'm just trying to tap into the energy and really like dissect this journey and nothing more to understand. You're dishonoring me in spirit, and I'm way too sensitive to that, quite frankly. I don't like it. I didn't like the way it made me feel to see him, like display this love to somebody else. Again, it made me feel like nothing. Then I know I have a problem because me, I'm a queen of cups and I'm a psychic. I don't feel anything for the guy. And now this a little bit like my cold rage is focused. Even these guys in jail, they didn't do nothing to me. They have karma with other people, but I don't know what it is you're trying to do to my soul and to my life. Yeah, but the kind of power you got on me or were given, and used to the full out extent, it's not sitting well with me. What part of the game is that? Again, the moment I received the message, the moment it was clear to me, you should have found yourself on your way to me, just like I am over here. No excuse and no excuse, nothing. This thing is balanced, is fair. But I saw one rule that we cannot deny. Whoever is not the karmic, you will feel the pain first. And then this thing is going to become a gift. It's a little bit like you lose to win afterwards. Or you take a bad start, but you're the one who's winning the race. It's just that. The only thing that, like, the thing I can't, like, wrap my head around, my GM, if he cannot like manifest stars, like star dust, sorry, in his head, or show me stuff like they did it in the Avatar movie, like down this earth here, like this maybe insects that light up in the dark, like a million of them. I don't know, but this idea of him like putting stars in my eyes is the only way I will forgive this one thing here. In other terms, I know he's going to work really hard at making me really happy in this life here. Otherwise, this one element of light here, it disappears if I take this love back. In other terms, I cannot see it today, but I will forgive him and he will. But me, I'm not going to make it easy for him. I need to see the stuff that he gives. The only thing I know is not something he can buy with me. So at this point here is like, impress me, motherfucker, impress me. you know. Oh yeah, thank you, Teresha. I'm exhausted. I can't lie to you, like true life is catching up on me. I don't even have time for this guy or anything. I'm just happy to be home today. and I could sleep in this morning. I'm thinking of you guys too, like. And this here is my way of emptying my mind too, and always a pleasure, sharing with you guys. But I'm exhausted. I'll never forget this time here of my life. It started like a couple of months ago. I will never, ever. I thank my masculine a lot. Again, like building yourself, you have to be honest with yourself. Is like having to take accountability, also like ownership for some of the stuff. You were not all perfect when you started this twin flame journey. Your reactions, I mean, at least I can speak for myself. The way I operated as a woman, how impulsive I was, the obsessive thoughts and everything, is like two worlds. That's the difference. The moment, like when it started, I was a mess. I was a mess emotionally. Well, not no more. Thank you, masculine. But then I've reached the stuff, I can always push it. You can push it for the rest of your life. Does that mean that I'm going to have to wait for you for the rest of my life? No, it means that you have to manifest now because I'm ready. I'm claiming my karma and I'm tired of you dishonoring me. And to me, you're not it. And if you ever thought you were a man, yeah, you're meant for what? If your woman is not sitting down beside you, what's that like category or discrimination for you? To be a man, you need a woman, period. And to all my LGBTQ and them, if not in your spirit, that's the same them. You will never be a man without me. And the only way for you to prove that to me, that you're worthy of me, is to manifest in my life. Anything else is some form of manipulation or low energy that I seriously do not have time or energy for anymore. And last but not least, my loves, these guys, they're not God. How many years, are we going to worship you? And me, I hate that. You like for somebody to worship you, masculine. You like for somebody to be weak to you, to control them, what's going to become of them, put them into hangman energy whenever you want, and then you come back to get your dose. Some of these women have spent, myself included, but not one person, thank the Lord, but decades chasing the concept of love. Man, I know we're looking for a match here, but we need to start putting the blood and the flesh onto these guys. Like, please, please, you're not God. You're not God. You have to, what you call it, answer to the stuff that you're doing in this life here, period. Yeah. Manipulation and control. And believe me, even if you played like I played, like, BS proof, this here, that's what he's doing to me in spirit. He's trying to see in spirit if I'm going to go for this thing here. That's what I know. Sending me what I'm seeing to be like, oh, okay, is your energy going to be cool about this? Are you going to be upset? And I can feed off of your being upset. On the other side, believe me, my loves, you can feel whatever I can feel from the energy that he's sending to me. Then I know he's feeling the message loud and clear with me. Is this one here? And actually this here, I am ghosting the hell out of your energy, and that's my right. I claim it, in spirit. You crazy? You think you can treat me how you want? I know you're my match. I'm a psychic. I have finally identified my match. And even if somebody else was to come after him, that one there is my match. The guy was only after my match, if you feel me. I know who you are in other terms, and I'm not joking with you anymore. It's the only message you need to be receiving literally on the other side. You don't have to believe me. You wanted to test me? I hope you're feeling the energy in return. Just take the message, masculine. Queen of Swords is all you're going to get with me. And until then, I'm messing up your mix from a distance between us because it's my right, period. You're not going to do this to me. That's all. And every second you spend there, you have to answer for. Because me, I'm ready. And I'm not here. The Almighty didn't give me breath and a life for me to wait for you to get your shit together. What part of the game is that? Is that forgiving part that you have to be worried about? Forgiving, yes, but forgetting, oh, never. Never. You don't have, first of all, how could you? Please, my loves, maybe you know something that I don't know, then it's time for somebody to speak. Can you forget something if you don't have amnesia that ever happened to you? Because me, I don't forget anything. I have that particular type of memory. So anybody here, if you can tell me that like closing your eyes long enough is going to X out the whole karmic situation, please raise your hand so I can call you right now and you can help me if you know how to. Can you erase this? You will have to live with it. It's the only demo, it's the only truth here, believe me. Anybody telling you otherwise is lying to you, my loves, and you can take that from me. Forgiving, yes, for yourself, not the deed. You know that there, you'd be stupid to do so. It's a little bit like people can hurt you and you taking in, that's why they're hurting you, and that's why the next one is going to come to hurt you too, is because you allow that energy. And forgetting is not part of the demo. Even if you try, you will never be able to, unless the Lord blesses you with this type of bliss we call amnesia. Then you'll forget the karmic. Otherwise their energy is always going to be around this thing. Don't let these people fool you. It's like a little bit, we're too old to be believing in Santa Claus. I believe the initial reconciliation is going to be a pleasurable experience because your soul's been longing for that. That was the quest that kept you going throughout your existence, if you know what I mean. So the reconnecting, of course, is going to feel sweet. But right after that, get ready to welcome the true problems, or like the true energies of this relationship. They're not going anywhere. Believe me. Yeah. I feel you, Nilda. And you know, you're what sign are you, Nilda? Because you're fine. You can, even with few words, I got right away what you're trying to describe, and I can't even describe the feeling, but I know exactly how you're feeling. To me, I call it, you know, again, freezing my soul in some form. That's what the guy did. I grew. What would have made me cry and what made would have made me depressed not too long ago would have, you know, today I don't feel anything, but I'm like, you know, I got that shield around me. Stuff I saw, I didn't like it because he's really believing in this thing. And I'll tell you guys something, because sometimes you have to share too. My DM took the karmic to my city. The Almighty, I used to be away from home, friends. The Almighty pushed me back here a couple of years ago, and he did the same thing to my twin flame. We came back to Paris. We came here, both of us, the same time. But me, I didn't know of him until like a couple of months ago, the true twin. And what happened after that? He brought a woman in my city, meaning I can feel her energy here. I could, because thank the Lord Almighty, he did that only for a short time. Then he's back or went back to his country or whatsoever. And all I knew, he's coming back here. He works in Paris, you know. All I knew, if this woman is coming back to you, you can never have me in this life. You know why I'm sharing that with you? She is not in Paris, my love. She's where they're from. It's a little bit like, you know, you were supposed to bring her back here. Why is she not with you in Paris? Is because you can feel the stuff that I'm saying to you. You know, I'm not playing with you. She's not here with him. In other terms, you know, that separation, you know, all I have to do is keep on sending the right vibes. She will never return into my city. And I'm going to tell him that me, I never did this stuff to you. I would never parade with any man, let alone, you know, or show you the stuff that I had to see. To me, I'm not gonna lie, I'm a Scorpio, my loves. Yeah, my masculine here, he's got to see me with another man the way I've seen him with another woman. That's the only thing I know. He has to feel the stuff I felt. Period. It'd be natural I'd fall out of love with him to be with somebody else, and that he would have to witness that. After that, we're quits. F what anybody told you. And if not, if that there is like not in the equation, is that is the Almighty that's going to tell him what he can do, especially to somebody like me. He cannot buy it, and I love that, because my DM, he's got money. He cannot buy his way back to me. Either he pays for his karma in experiencing the same thing, or I have to trust the Almighty is going to give to guide him, and maybe I'll be the one who's going to be surprised. Impress me, DM is the only thing I know. Anything else, yeah, I'll never forgive, sure, but forget, never. This is not something that you do. Especially me, I can feel it. She was too close to me. And if I didn't open sometimes you have to see the reality. If I kept on being a psychic, I wouldn't have known the stuff that I described to you. But into this window of, like, you know, couple of weeks when she was here, and you know, Paris is the city of love, my loves. When you're here, oh, you would know that is romantic anywhere, everywhere. That's what you gave her. You gave her what's mine in my city. Wait and see. Mind, he can't do nothing for me with his money. Believe me, my loves. Believe it. He can't do nothing for me. Actually, you'd be surprised. I would like disgrace him with this money here. I would tell him anything I know about how he has made this money. And he can't use it to, you know, literally buy his good grace with me. Unless he can bring me some, like, I don't know, stardust, push it up the sky, and I'm seeing stuff, I mean up the air, and I'm seeing stuff that I've never seen before. Or again, just look at the movie Avatar, you know, there are tree of I don't know what anymore. Yeah, if you can show me something like this on the face of this earth, I will forgive you. Anything else, sit down. Stuff that the stars are made of is what he owes me now. Moments in life where everything falls into place and it's like magic, you know, that there is what he owes me. And so or so it would be, it can't be something that he has done with the karmic, because me, I kept everything sweet for him. And again, that's how I know of my power. He owes me. He owes me even more because of the kind of spirit I possess. You don't have to believe me. This one here, he has a problem. A huge, huge one. If I could tell him, it's the very thing that none of you can share with the guys. If I could tell him, the only thing I would say to him, you better stop doing what you're doing because it's not just my happiness, it's also yours that you're betting. Do you want us to be like, literally grow old and gray by ourselves and always like, is this really the future you want for you? You think you have it for me, but the truth is you're locking yourself into this with me. Is this what you want? Two human beings were made to be together, us literally in the same city. He's 10 minutes away with his car, or 15. In the same city. You want us to be like this, living a life like parallelly, but we never like cross because of the choices that you have made forever. I mean, at least until the end of this natural life here. Is this what you want? Then eventually you're going to have to answer for it. And even more so because you're dragging me with you to this type of hell here that I sure as hell did not choose for myself. In other terms, you have to see the total reality of this thing. Is the only way you can like use your energy to the full out extent without like letting all that negativity get the best of you. Feelings, like empty feelings, it's not going to change anything about your life. It's your response to those type of feelings that is going to change something. You can be down for days if you want to. What is that going to change about your situation? All I have to say to you, when the universe speaks to you, you better listen. And it's what it's doing in this like what you call it, experiences in your life. So it's normal that you hate what you're feeling. Is the feeling that you were always supposed to be having. Is like this thing, the universe, it knows what it's throwing at you, if you know what I mean. And that there, you cannot change it. No man, nobody on the face of this earth, can twist fate or, this kind of things. Nobody. It's for you. You will receive it, whether in the negative or the positive. Nobody. That is like godly, if you know what I mean. And the only thing we can do here is read energies, but we cannot change them if they were meant to happen. In other terms, whatever you saw or whatever you experienced that hurt you, yeah, it was supposed to happen like that. But we are here to correct like a course of an energy, if you know what I mean. I did not like the way the stuff I saw, or extend that the way you treated me. You have to acknowledge that it's too much. What you want me to be? Some kind of desperate person? Is this where you like me, masculine, like crying for you? You know what I mean? You have a choice to make. You can be miserable or you can fight for yourself. So you already know, what I chose for myself. And to me, anybody who tells you otherwise into accepting some kind of treatment that's not okay, whether from your twin flame or not, is lying to you. That's all I know. To be continued, my loves. Trisha, I got you. Anybody else? I know I have like a couple of signs missing and I'm going to be posting in the future. Just like support my energy or my channel by just watching the readings for some. It's like I don't really know what's happening here, but I don't really care, quite frankly. All I know, I don't want to close my channel. You know why? Mainly is because I feel like I can help a lot of people here, as I have, throughout this year, quite frankly. So whatever it is, anyways, I'm too busy for the moment and life is too fast for me to even think of it. But support my channel, loves, and I will talk to you guys sometime soon. Have a beautiful weekend, and I'll be posted throughout this weekend as I'm getting some rest at home. And I'm loving it. I'm sending you all love. Take care of yourselves. Remain strong, my feminines. You are everything. At least you are to me. So F them, quite frankly. Wishing you well, and I'll talk to you guys sometime soon. Bye bye.